Every year, the holidays bring a whole new spirit to the Boston scene for arts and live entertainment. To tell us about some of this year's options, especially good things for the kids, is the Executive Director of Arts Boston, Catherine Peterson. Thank you very much for being with us.
Delighted to be here, and happy holidays, Chris.
Yeah, and happy holidays to you. Now, one of the things I guess we want to spell out to people that they know some of these shows because they hear about them year after year, but maybe what they don't know is how affordable some of this.
Well, that's the thing, is that Boston has a robust art scene, but it really comes alive during the holidays. And I know that when I want to take my family, it can add up. So Arts Boston is really happy to partner with the city on the Mayor's Holiday Special, which enables families to go see shows at a really good price.
And what about the rest of a trip? Because you take the children out, you want to have a good time. You see a show, but you take them out for something to eat, too.
Absolutely. And the nice thing about Mayor's Holiday Special is that in addition to the really great ticket bargains, there also is a terrific restaurant coupon that you can download and get $10 off your meal, which makes a big difference.
Well, we'll talk about some of the options out there. The one that we talk about in our show quite a bit every year is Urban Nutcracker.
Isn't that wonderful? And we are blessed to have so many different Nutcracker options in Boston. What's special about Urban Nutcracker is that it really reflects the neighborhoods of Boston, and the music is the beautiful Nutcracker score, but in the Duke Ellington jazz arrangement, which is just so colorful and gorgeous. So it's a perfect Nutcracker if you've seen more traditional ones, or if you bring in your youngins for the first time.
And of course, another option out there that there might still be a few tickets around for is the Jose Mateo production.
Absolutely. Jose Mateo Ballet Theater, which is performing at the beautiful Strand Theater. And Jose presents a more classical, traditional Nutcracker. Absolutely beautiful.
We're talking with Catherine Peterson from Arts Boston. What if you have a child and they're getting antsy over the holidays, maybe even starting tomorrow, and then you say to yourself, will they sit through a ballet? I mean, are you kidding? Or what? What would you say to a parent like that?
Well, you know what I'd say? I'd say think about Blue Man Group, which is just fabulous for kids, whether in single digits or in teens. Or I have to tell you, I go and see it every year, and it's one of the things that when I have friends who come visit on the holiday week between Christmas and New Year's, Blue Man Group is fabulous. The other one I would suggest is Disney on Ice at the Agganis Arena, which is Dare to Dream, which is all about girl power. I think all genders can enjoy it, but for the little girls in our families, it's a really great show.
What about the difference between seeing something live and seeing a movie? I mean, we love movies when we were kids, but what's special about seeing something live?
I think what's special is it's a unique experience. What you're seeing is on stage is the performers responding to the energy that the audience is putting out, and it's never going to be replicated again. And there's something about that communal experience of watching a wonderful show with friends, family, knowing that you're all seeing the same thing that you're never going to see again. That's just a really fabulous holiday memory.
Tell me about some of the options out there, something about Sound of Music and singing along.
Well, I have to tell you, one of the things that we're doing with the Arts Boston family, my colleagues and I are going to the Sound of Music Sing-Along, which is in Arlington, and it's an opportunity to see the classic Julie Andrews movie. And guess what? You can sing along to all those favorite tunes.
Well, that is something I did when I was a kid, when I was told, of course. But let me ask you about some of the other things around, something not quite as far off as Arlington, but pretty close to the Red Line. The Christmas Revels, it's an adult show, but there are a lot of kids in that too.
You know what? I just was talking to a friend who said, I think that around 3 months is the age when you can take your kids to Christmas Revels. And I'll tell you why. Because it's very participatory. It's dance, It's theater, it's storytelling, it's singing, and the audience participates in it, and of course does a little dance also.
And I just saw some of this just a few days ago. You know, the mummers were outrageous, and then, you know, they get to toss the chicken around Sanders Theater.
They do, and you think about all the esteemed people who have given lectures there, and I think that Sanders Theater is never better used than when Christmas Revels is in place.
Well, what about some of the other options, or even just things to do around this town to enjoy what's out there?
Absolutely. The nice thing about mayorsholiday.com, which is the website where all these great arts deals and the restaurant deals are, is that we also have a listing of free events that happen in the city during the holidays. And coming down, looking at the lights, which are so beautiful, at the Common, the Frog Pond skating, City Hall is transformed right now in terms of, again, the ice rink there. So it's a wonderful time to get out and explore not only the downtown, but also the neighborhoods.
So what's the best way for people to find out information, especially if they want to know how to get tickets with discounts involved?
The best way to get really great deals between now and the end of the year is to go to mayorsholiday.com, and you will see all the great offerings of affordable arts tickets. Also, I want to remind people that there are the two Bostix booths in Copley Square and Faneuil Hall Marketplace where you can get day of show tickets. So you get incredible seats sometimes for great shows like Blue Man Group or Sheer Madness. And if you are thinking of a more adult family to take, we also have things like Murder for Two at Lyric Stage, which is a new musical comedy mystery, and also Nutcracked, which is a more adult version of Nutcracker that's at the Boston Center for the Arts. So there's really something for everyone.
Of all ages. Thank you very much for being with us.
My pleasure, Chris. Happy holidays again.
Happy holidays to you. Catherine Peterson from Arts Boston.